is a lot. It's so much. So first off, I would like to say that I was not sure if I was going to make a video this week. Um, I've been dealing with some health issues with my dog, and it has really just put a damper on my mood. Understatement of the century. I've had my dog since he was 9 weeks old, and he is going to be 11 in October. And so his age is starting to show, and like I said, it's just been bringing me down, and I wasn't sure if I would be able to focus enough to come up with a video or to record it, but here I am. I'm going to do it, and I'm just spending as much time with him as I can. And like I still have a pretty long timeline with him. It's just the reality of how old he is really set in this week, and it just kind of hit pretty hard. So working through that, and I decided that I'm still going to do the video. I'm going to try and keep to my schedule, and I would just let you guys know. That way, if I seem a little down or not as like peppy as I typically am, that's why. Um, when I'm ready to talk about it and not just immediately burst into tears, I will tell you guys what is going on with him. But for now, he is fine, um, and will be here for a while longer. I just need to do what I need to do and spend time with him while I can. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Rhonda. This is Yarncore DIY, and today we're going to talk about why I'm not going to start any new projects until I finish one, and my plan to get rid of all the velvet yarn that I have, which is a lot. It's so much. So why am I not going to start any new projects? Simple answer is because that's all I do. Is I start a project, I get almost done with it, and then I get bored with it, and then I start something else. I have bags and bags of yarn everywhere that I just need to work through. And a lot of that yarn could be worked through if I just finish a project. And there's so many things that I am so close. But the main thing that I need to finish right now, and mostly because this has a timeline, September 2nd, Beetlejuice comes out. I've been working on this cardigan. I've been working on it for 2 months now. And when I started it, I was like, oh, this is going to take forever. There's no way I'm going to finish it in time. And then I got through a whole bunch of it really quickly. And I was like, oh, yeah, this will be done early. So I kept putting it to the side, starting something new. Putting it to the side, starting something new. There was a point where I thought I was going to need more yarn. So I even ran out and bought the yarn because I wanted to make sure I got the right lot numbers. Okay, so I'm really red because it's hot in Texas, and I just walked from the store to the parking lot. But I'm so close to being done with this cardigan, and last night I realized that I'm dangerously low on yarn. Ignore my face. I just got dental work done. So I was like, I need to go get some, but I realized that this is notorious for having big differences in lot numbers, and so I made sure I had lot 08, and I went to 3 different Michaels trying to find it. I could only find 11 everywhere, and it was so different. But this last one I came to, there was one lot 08 for the white and one lot 08 for the black. So that's all I need. That's all I need. It's actually gonna be too much, but it'll get me through. At the point I'm at right now, if I sew it all together, I don't think it's going to fit, or it's going to be a little too short. So I might need to add some extra rows on the side panels. And if I need to do that, I don't have enough yarn. But now I do. Turns out I did not need that extra yarn, but I have it now, and I have 2 big things of it. The colors are black and white. You can never have too much black or white, at least for my color palette as a human. Um, but I have gotten really far on this cardigan, and if you just give me a second, I will show you how far I've gotten. So this is it so far. I've done the sleeves and all of this. I've started the ribbing. The ribbing is what I've been procrastinating the most. It is from here. I started it down here and I've worked all the way up and around. I am down to almost the bottom panel, and then I just need to do the back and the sleeves, and that will be the Showtime cardigan. The pattern that I'm using, I will link it in the bottom. It does have pockets. I don't know if I'm going to put the pockets. Now that I've been working on this so long, I don't even know if I'm going to want to wear it, because it's just taking up so much of my time that I'm like, am I even going to wear that? I'll wear it to the movie for sure. But will I wear it after that? Am I spending 4 months for a one-time wear piece? I need you guys to convince me to wear this more than once. Put it in my comments. Tell me, remind me in the videos in the future. Just be like, have you worn that cardigan? You spent all that time on it. Have you worn it? Because if not, I will forget it. I'll fold it up, never wear it. That's just, I'm trying not to be wasteful. But it's so cool. And I had to do it. And the movie's coming out. And it's one of my favorites. So I need to make a point to wear it. Something else that I have been working on is clearing out all of my velvet yarn. And I have a lot. I have a whole bag of velvet yarn that I need to work through. I basically only make scrunchies with these. I thought about making plushies, but I just haven't, and I have a lot of hair ties to use, so I've been making scrunchies. And I will show you what I have in this yarn. So in this bag alone, I have Juicy Couture Regal Blue, which I haven't even touched. I have Juicy Couture Tint of Mint, which I haven't even touched. I have Juicy Couture Pastel Lilac, which I have let become a tangled mess and I need to finish. This one I won't toss because it's not bald. I have Juicy Couture Baby Pink Soft. It's not Soft Glow. It's the pink one that came out before Soft Glow. I don't know the color name right now, and the tag I have is missing the color name. Genius. I ripped it right on the color name. So this, which I need to finish. Again, I'm not going to toss it because it's not bald. I have Juicy Couture Licorice or Black. You should call it Black Licorice because licorice comes in red too. So, but I have this Juicy Couture Licorice, which I need to finish. I have Premier Retro Velvet in this deep purple, which is a lot. I need to get through this. This one doesn't work up as easy as the Juicy Couture Velvets. It like drags a little and gets a little thick and wants to twist a lot more than those do. So when you're making the scrunchies, it kind of like the wave is too much. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good explanation, but I made a bunch and then I stopped working with it because of that. But I need to finish it. Premier Retro Red Velvet, like the cake, but not really. And same thing, made a bunch, and then I just got tired of working with the same color, so then I bought more colors, and then I stopped making scrunchies altogether for like 3 months, and I need to finish all this yarn because it's just taking up space. This is a really good travel bag if I didn't have all of this in here. And then the last thing in this bag is some hair ties so I can make ponytail holders so I can use all that yarn. Oh, and then Plonk, a tag for the color Plonk, which if you guys don't know what Plonk is, I will show you in a moment. This is Plonk, Plonk Sparkle. I don't know where they got the name for this. It's just a... What is a Plonk? I don't know. It's like a dark maroon purple with sparkles in it. I thought it was pretty, so I bought it. That has been going and carried around in this bag. So because I'm trying to get rid of all my velvet yarn, I used one of these bags from my video last week, and I carry a skein of Juicy Couture in it. I throw in a yarn needle, and I throw in some scissors and some ponytail holders, and I just take it on the road with me, and I work, and I try and get as many done as possible. So in doing that, I have made 1, 2, 3 scrunchies in licorice. Mind you, I've been taking these and just making them in the car. So that's been fun. It's been a nice little travel project to work on. What am I going to do with all these? I don't know. Maybe I'll start an Etsy. And then I will have stock built up because I have also 3 in the Premier Retro Red Velvet yarn. I have 3 in the Plonk. I need to weave in some ends. Again, what is a Plonk? I have 4 in Blue Crush, which I used up all of that skein. So good to go. Skein is gone. 1, 2, do I have 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. 5 in the Blue Crush. I have 1 in the Premier Retro Velvet Purple. 2, 3 in the Pastel Lilac. And 1 in this Baby Pink. So I think the new plan is to just work through a skein until it's gone instead of jumping around from skein to skein. And then that's that. I'll have it all done. This is already getting pretty full. And then of just the scrunchies. And then I'll have another bag to just throw my travel yarn in. So that's the plan, to work through all of my velvet yarn. And that's my plan for this week / this weekend. I have another project that I really want to start. So I have to get through these 2 things before I can start that. I'm setting limitations on myself so I don't just start projects and abandon them. So this video is going to be pretty short, mostly because I just, with everything going on this week, don't really have the energy to talk too much. And with everything going on this week, I didn't really have the energy to make a video or come up with a plan for a video. And I kind of just, like I said, I wasn't even sure if I was going to post a video today, but I do want to try and stay on schedule, and I want to be consistent with my posting, because I just don't want YouTube to be like, oh, you didn't post this week? We're not going to show anyone your video. I will say I have seen an uptick in subscribers, which I have like 57, but all 57 of you are really nice, really important to me. So thank you very much. And I have seen a lot more views coming in. So that's been nice. And I really appreciate it. And so, like I said, I wanted to try and stay consistent, even with what's been going on. And wanted to just do my best. I know, I don't know where I was going to go with it, but I just got my yarn tangled. So I am going to start wrapping this up. And if you guys have any ideas for ways that I can bust through more yarn, leave it in the comments. Would you be interested in me doing tutorials? Would you like to see how many scrunchies I end up making out of all of these skeins of velvet yarn? Would you be interested in buying any of these scrunchies? Should I start an Etsy? These are all things that I ask myself every time I'm crocheting something, because I don't need 30 scrunchies for myself. So what do I do with them? But yeah, I've thought about going to markets. I've thought about signing up for them, but the one that I really like that's near me that I know of is completely full until 2025. But I feel like that just gives me time to build up inventory and figure out everything I need to know, so I'm not going in there completely new. Yeah. I have thought about starting an Etsy, but I just have not committed yet. I get so many mixed reviews about Etsy that I don't know if that's what the direction I want to go, but I honestly don't know what other direction I would go. So if you guys have any tips on what I should do or any advice, let me know. I am going to try and finish up all this velvet yarn by next week. I will for sure have my cardigan finished by next week, and I will give you updates on that in whatever video that I decide to upload. I'll do a little update at the beginning. But yeah, I don't know if I said, but thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And comment answering any of the questions I asked. My dog has come in here to get pets now, so I am going to go do that and play with him for a little bit. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching.